With the check of your ag weather, I'm Paul Perkins. After highs in the 50s and even some low 60s today, a strong cold front plunges south tonight. Highs dropping into the teens and 20s for tomorrow, the teens on Thursday. The coldest wind chills of 20 to 35 below occurring on Thursday morning. Snow develops across western Nebraska late tonight, spreading northeastward tomorrow through tomorrow night. Precipitation across the central and east tomorrow may start off as a light wintry mix before deeper moisture changes it to snow for tomorrow night. Most of the snow falls along and north of I-80, along with southwest Nebraska and northwest Kansas. Most of the snow accumulations should range 1 to 3 inches. 4 to 7 inches should fall from Norfolk to Burwell, Broken Bow, North Platte, and Ogallala. 8 to 12 inches in northern Nebraska. Highs rebound into the 40s to the low 50s over the weekend and Monday. Confidence is low on the exact track of the next system that could be a decent rain producer for Sunday night into Monday. Checking our long-term forecast, Nebraska and Kansas temperatures Sunday through the first 6 days of March likely to range seasonal to slightly warmer than normal. Above normal precipitation is predicted for Nebraska and Kansas Sunday through March 6th, especially early next week. Key weather factors impacting the markets include a major winter storm with widespread effects in the U.S., recent frost and more dry weather for Argentina, and heavy rain continuing in Brazil. The next few days, a sprawling winter storm results in far-ranging impacts. The storm currently affecting the northern plains and the northwest crosses the central plains at midweek and New England by early Friday. Blizzard conditions are likely from parts of Montana and Wyoming into the upper Midwest. Snowy and windy conditions across the north could also lead to severe livestock stress, especially where calving is underway. Wind gusts across the southwest U.S. could approach 100 miles per hour. There is also a risk of severe thunderstorms, especially tomorrow from the southeast plains into the lower Midwest. Mid to late week temperatures should range from 20 below or colder on the northern plains to 80 or higher across the southern U.S. As the storm departs the northeast Friday, a new storm begins to move into the western U.S. Next week's storm across the central and southern plains looks to have a more favorable track for widespread precipitation, but amounts still uncertain for the drought areas. In most of Brazil's growing areas, scattered rain continues for the next week, except for Rio Grande do Sul, where rain is more limited. The rains continue to delay the soybean harvest and second crop corn planting in Brazil, putting the corn at risk when the dry season starts in 2 months. The planting pace in Brazil is still rather rapid despite the rain. Brazil corn already in the ground is benefiting from the moisture. For Argentina, dry conditions and some frost over the weekend may have caused damage to immature corn and soybeans. Rain the rest of this month will be limited, keeping crop stress high for Argentina crops, especially with the burst of heat that is possible next week. With the check of your ag weather, I'm Paul Perkins.